WBTM 13 Zoe Blair joins us live there today. What does it look like now, Zoe?
Guy, you can see there is still tarps on roofs and just a lot of damage here in Sipsey. We talked to the man who lives in this home here.
You see, it was nice. It wasn't as fucked up and junky as they make.
They say time heals all wounds. But for the Stevenson family, time has only made the pain deeper. On March 15th, 2025, an F2 tornado tore through Sipsey, Alabama, destroying nearly everything the Stevensons owned, ripping apart roofs, lives, and peace of mind. This is their story. This is Living in Hell. The Michael Stevenson Project.
Anybody that's been through a tornado knows this. It takes a lot of fucking wind to pull that out.
Say that again?
That's an anchor. It ties your walls down to everything.
I remember the call. Just 2 days after the tornado hit, our team at Clear Vision Roofing and Remodeling was on the ground, assessing the damages, tarping what we could, and standing beside a man who had just crawled out of hell with his family intact. And while Michael showed strength in crisis, the insurance company showed silence. 3 weeks before they even inspected the property. No adjuster's report, no structural engineering, no accountability.
And all you could hear was noise after that. You see where it cracked the roof from the weight of the water on it?
That storm causing significant damage to his home. Now, a month later, he's still sifting through items, deciding what can be salvaged.
And it's got their names all down here. So you used to could see who they were.
We discovered visible separation between the roof and the wall, structural displacement that could collapse without warning. We documented buckling floors, warped walls, exposed beams, and mold setting in fast. Yet somehow, checks still ain't came in the mail.
Now, you can't, my mom, my dad, my stepdad, I got 2 brothers that's passed away, and most of their stuff, their personal stuff was still in there, you know. That's the biggest damage, is the heartbreak to it all.
Now, he's hoping to strip the house down and restart the remodeling process to preserve his childhood home.
Growing up in it, and that's really why I'm even living here. My mom, she always wanted me to make sure that I stayed here and took care of her place.
For that to happen, Stevenson and his family will have to move out of the home to remodel, and they'll have to win a fight with the insurance company to be able to afford it.
Receipts were submitted, materials paid for. From the fireplace to the ceiling fans, labor and love invested by a man who worked 49 years in structural engineering, now retired, caring for an infant grandchild while preparing for spinal surgery.
Like a battle every way you turn to deal with the insurance companies.
Still the checks didn't come. Still the scope of work is wrong from the insurance company. Still, the building codes were ignored. Our fight isn't just about materials and measurements. It's about justice. Justice for the carport, justice for the detached back room, justice for the race shop that never got evaluated.
Stevenson says the insurance companies are telling him there wasn't that much damage, but he walked us through the house to show us just how much damage that tornado did.
Justice for the gutters, the underpinning, the soil beneath the structure that now shifts every time it rains. Clear Vision responded with urgency. Because when disaster strikes, we show up, we stand up, even when a big name sent it out. This storm had media coverage. Michael Stevenson was on the news as a tornado survivor 2 different times.
You see all the water
What the cameras didn't catch was the fight that came after the storm. Sipsey, Alabama was forgotten in this time of need. We have waited, we have documented, we have submitted everything, and now we demand a resolution.
And Stevenson isn't the only one fighting that battle. Several homes on this road were either damaged or destroyed. They've all got a long road ahead of rebuilding. Live in 60, Zoe Blair, WBTM 13.
You've had time. Now the Stevenson family needs action. This is Simeon Williams. And on behalf of Clear Vision Roofing and Remodeling, we will not stop fighting until the family is made whole again. We will not stop until Michael Stevenson's home is restored to its original condition. Protect your home with a Clear Vision.